Hello, 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 hello. Mm-mm-mm. Sitting up here hungry, trying to debate what I'm gonna eat. Whew, what my stomach can hold on to without giving me problems. Mm-mm. Hello. What's your Salvador, Pedro, Kiko? hmm I was already just trolling through, TikTok. And I'm sitting here debating what I'm gonna eat. hmm What can I eat right now that will not hurt my stomach? Oh, I ate some soup for lunch. It damn near killed me. Oh my god. Wait. hmm Yeah, my diet consists of where I should have like soup and stuff. I'm like, y'all got the wrong body. That shit damn near killed me. Whew. I felt like it hurted so bad. I went to sleep. I was like, oh, let me go to sleep, man. It was just some canned soup. That's all. You know, what I have, the pot roast kind. Just something I could eat real quick. Oh, it tore me up. Oh, so much pain. Yeah. Having cancer, this CML and it's GERD together. Oh, be killing me. And I thought I had my surgery. I had told you all. Mm-mm-mm. I had surgery, last month and over a month ago. And I'm still paying for it, you know. But, mm-hmm. Yeah. Whew. And now that's a shame I ate some soup. Hurted me so bad. Whew. And it ran back out of me. I'm like, okay. Now I'm sitting up here. Got some mothballs, some whoppers. Ain't bothering me worth nothing. I ate some yogurt. It started up a little bit when I drank some water. What's really going on with my belly? Hey, what's your name? Ogon and Darrell Walker. Yeah. Just venting about how I'm feeling ill. I'm feeling good but feeling bad. And it's just turning me up. Like I was saying, I ate some soup. Just some canned soup. Progressive. Okay, told me up. And I had ate some like about 2 weeks ago, but I fixed it up, made some cornbread, everything, added some other stuff, told me up then to eat some candy or something. I have been eating on this for like the last couple of days, some while, and it don't hurt me. It's not hurting me like food does. Man. I'm like, what is going on with me? That's why I know those doctors. There was a little bit more going on with me. Because the way I've been feeling after surgery, I feel better, like the point of where the pain is gone. You know, I'm not in a excruciating pain. Whereas that it used to be when I drink water, it'd kill me, my whole stomach. Just drink a little water, it just feel real tight, like, and being so I used to be I was just hurting so bad before I had the surgery. Oh wait, I got so many diagnoses going on with my body, you know. You know? Some things the doctors can take away, some things they can't, you know. So you can imagine me been having CML since the day I was born. You know, it can't go away. Now, when I was inventing, I told you I'm a scientist. I had my DEA license. With my DEA license, I could do numerous things pertaining to, creating, establishing things with medicine, everything. Yeah, and with me having my DEA license, that also helped with my job when I was employed by the FBI and when I was employed by the U.S. Marshals. These you can obtain, they can help you in other fields. Just that's why when they be asking people stuff, well, you have that degree. Well, hey, you can do this, you can do that, and this, that, and the other, because it's multiple things you can do. When you have a degree in certain things or certificates or whatever you went to school for, it might be in a broader world, and that's the truth. So as I had told you all, when I went to school, I was just melting. And there's somebody I know was going to school for cosmetology. I already knew how to do her. I just always have done a multitude of things. And I had showed y'all my ex-husband, how I used to shave him up, and his braids used to be whipped. My sons, all of them. Everybody said, who do y'all hair? Who do y'all hair? He was like, she ain't doing nobody but family hair, But anyway, I was up at the school, and I was showing a young lady how to do a certain little stuff. And I said, let me sign up for cosmetology. That's just how I am. So I signed up, and then I'm sitting there, they doing the basic stuff, but I'm whizzing through everything. Every test every week, you got to have a test on certain things that the teacher teaches you. So I'm whizzing. About 2 weeks later passed. They said, well, we having the state. They said they was having a state test in a couple of days. The state of Illinois cosmetology test. Oh, I said I can get through that. So the first test you get is the chemical test. That's how it was then. Then you go into washing and styling and, cutting and all that. I jam at that. Oh, yes, I do. Anybody with a nice, especially got a nice texture hair, they used to be looking for me. Hey, go to her. She'll hook you up, So we doing the test. I passed the chemical test. I passed the styling on the dial, because you have to do a dial first. Then you go to a real human hair. So it's this one girl that was in the class. And, but she had very coarse hair. Okay, she was letting her hair go because she was always getting chemicals in her hair and stuff. So, her hair looked kind of matted and everything. She said she was trying to find out what she was going to go ahead and wash it and press it. But what she was doing was just washing it and, conditioning and letting it go. So I said, that'll be the best test, So, I said, let me do your hair. She said she didn't want no perms, relaxers, or anything in her hair. No permanent stuff. I said, well, I told you all I created silk press. I said, I got this stuff I created. I bought it with me. And let me use it on your hair. So she reading it and everything. I said, I told you, it ain't no perm or nothing like that. I said, it's a balance of what's needed in your hair to keep your hair moisturized and everything. And she said, okay, I'll give it a try. So I set up, I put the stuff on her hair, blow dried her hair. When I blow dried, you see, I know how silk press do natural hair too. Looked like she had to get something done, some type of chemical process done to it. She was like, how you get my hair like that? Everybody in class like, dog, girl, look at your little nappy stuff. It look good. I hadn't even cut it or styled or anything. So she said she didn't want her hair cut. So I just, clipped the ends, and it looked good. And because she did have she had a nice style before she started going natural. Okay, so that style was still there. Her hair was just longer too, so I went off of that. And, I passed that. And her boyfriend came to pick up. He said, well, I thought you weren't getting. He loved it. He was like, keep doing our hair then, So I passed. So after that, the lady had called herself closing down the school. I don't know why, mismanagement. She the financial part she wasn't handling correctly. So I purchased, after I got my license, um, I purchased the school from her like 2 months later, you know. And I built the school up, and she asked, could she just work there? Sure, you can work here, no problem. And she was like, how you affording to do this and do all that? I said, the school run itself. When these people fell off of their FAFSAs and they do all this stuff and get your flat irons, your rollers, and all that, it works itself. It does. I say, and I had to explain to her she messed up a little bit. I say, because she didn't have her proper insurances on stuff, as far as people attending school, stuff getting stolen, and she didn't know that part. I'm feeling like this, like that water trying to come back up. That's the problem I be having too. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I don't feel too good. I feel lousy. Yeah, that doggone water. First I be needing water so much, be feeling so thirsty. Then it becomes my enemy. I want to come back up. My palate be dry. But my stomach don't want to be like, girl, we already got enough fluid. Yeah. I gotta sit up here and go through the rest of my stuff. I'm sitting up here losing weight. I have to bring that old belt. I gotta get some more pants and stuff. I be going pants already, or being too big for me. Then when I be out and about, my body always have been like this. I be losing weight when I be out and about. I could just take a gentle stroll. I bet I lost 2 or 3 pounds. It's just my body do that, so she used to do that sometimes. Cause I went to the doctor one day. I didn't have my belt on. My pants fitted. By the time I made it back home, made it back here, my pants falling off for me. Got to hold them up. I'm trying to hold them up on one hand. Trying to get the front door open with my other hand. Oh, that's what I go through. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. Need to get me something to eat on. I just don't know. Tried to eat something soft this morning. Ate some hash browns and stuff, and this stuff wasn't bothering me like this. Then while being a doctor, I created proton therapy. And I always have been trying to find stuff that helps with leukemia, But if it's just so happen it helps somebody else in another field, of their medicine or another type of cancer, so be it, But I created proton therapy to see if I could burn leukemia cells. Now, it don't, but it helps with minimizing pain and structure of getting rid of tumors. Now I created something to minimize getting rid of tumors. That it will not pass completely through your body. I made something that was better. Yeah. Yeah. Then I created another treatment for people with certain types of leukemia that actually gets rid of it. I was so sad and and happy at the same time. I couldn't help me, but I was able to help somebody else again. Because I understand the structure. Hold on. Excuse me. And the leukemia I'm dealing with, it's all, it's of the blood. I don't want a remission a lot of times. Oh, man. See, I just have all types of stuff going on. And you know, so y'all see what I go through. That's why I be showing y'all my skin and, how I get better. Then I put other videos on here from a couple of years ago with my skin was starting healing real quick. I also showed a video how my legs had started doing. No matter how much lotion and vitamins and all this stuff, my stuff was getting scaly and all this stuff. It was just my knees on down was doing that. Then other parts of my body had started. I say I called, I said, I'm dying. I was like, I'm dying again. My body had started turning black. My vaginal area was turning black. My butt was getting black. Because I checks my body. I always have. My hair all over my body was getting real gray real quick. My body was trying to shut down. I was dying. Yeah. So my babies, Jashira, Jay Shira, and Kaylin, they knew. Ain't nothing they could do about it, but they knew what was going on with their mommy. And they'll come around to help me and stuff, Then it had got to a point, one time I couldn't walk, I told my babies I couldn't walk too good. Yeah, so I was in the hospital for a while for that off and on. I couldn't walk. Still had strength, don't get me wrong. But I couldn't walk too good. I'm not going through that right now. I just go through periods. Now what I'm going through now, my body healing. You can see. I'm healing. Again. But I'm going through a period of flakiness. I'm talking about got big flakes coming off of me. My skin's just so hella dry. And I use a whole bunch of stuff to moisturize it. It's not looking bad, but it's flaky. I'm like, come on, I got stuff I can take and everything, like people use collagen and all that stuff. I use it. Help repair your skin cells. Have the lotions, all that stuff. With retinol. You also can apply retinol and collagen, to your skin. Yeah. Get off here. I don't think I can eat some chicken though. Shit. All right, let me get off of here. Y'all see my body going through it. I can't. My breathing acting up. Shit. I know what I need to do. Boy, is it there? See, I had to use this too. You know. Let me go ahead and get my breathing and stuff together. Bye.